Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I am Pretty Papercrafts 67, and today I am doing my third design team project for May for WhichCraftDoYouDo. The kit that I am using today is the Nesting Boxes Set 1. There's 7 pages in this kit and you get to create 6 boxes from this one kit. I love making little boxes, little gift boxes. I use them for to house my ephemera. I love to put a gift in there for a birthday present or something like that, and these ones are just beautiful. I've done a couple in advance, and yeah, they're very vintage, very pretty. And I've just done some extra decorating on the top, so this is something that we'll sort of do today. But this one is like a little slide out matchbox. Just beautiful, very pretty. And this one here is a sort of a smaller size. I'll measure them for you. So this little butterfly matchbox is 9 centimeters by 7. I love that. I think that's so cute. This one here measures, just short, say 10.5 centimeters by 8.5, and it's a little lift-off lid one. And again, gorgeous vintage text, and the colours are just beautiful. So yeah, I thought we will get on and we will make the other 4 that go in the set, and then we'll have a look at the end. I have worked ahead of time a little bit, and I've just got some embellishing ready to go, so I'll put those to the side. I have printed out the kit and I have cut it just for the ease of the video. So I've just cut all the little boxes out. So you get another 2 little match boxes with the beautiful dragonflies on them, and this gorgeous, it's like a vintage wallpaper damask type print. So that's your 2 little boxes that go there with that one. Then we have this all-in-one beautiful dragonfly again, gorgeous grungy colours. And then we have a big one here. So once I've put them all together, I will give you the measurements. But yeah, really lovely kit. So the project is a lot of scoring and folding, but I don't mind doing that sort of thing. So I'm just going to use my ruler, and I'm just going to score along all the lines in each box. And these templates, these kits are so easy to use because all the work's been done for you. So yeah, really nice little project. So I'm just scoring. If you had I do have a scoreboard, but it's easy to do. For me, I don't mind doing it with my ruler. But yeah, if you had a scoreboard, you could certainly use that for this project. So I'm just scoring along all the straight lines. Just like that. And then I've got this one down here. And then this one here. All right, and I have already scored the lid, the top section. So I'll do all the scoring and I'll just put them to the side. This one here is a big one. Or, no, it's a small, it'll come together as a small box, but the way it's been laid out, there's a fair bit of scoring to do. So I'll just get along and do that. And I'd like to say hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's so nice. I have a personal goal to reach 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. So it's so nice to have some new people. I appreciate all my subscribers. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you find some interesting ideas here. Alright, so I'm just going to score down along here. just like that. And then these top flaps as well. And then this one here. So yeah, if you've got an afternoon free, you could sit and make all these gorgeous little boxes. And these are the nesting boxes, so they stack really sweetly together. So they could even just make lovely, you know, decor in your home, in your craft room. You can have a little nest of boxes sitting up on your shelf. I love that sort of thing. All right, I think that's all of those scored. And then we've just got these tiny little matchboxes here, these little dragonfly ones, and these are so sweet. And that one. And I've got two of these. So they come together pretty quickly. And then this one. And then we've got the two bases for these little matchbox style ones. The trick is getting your bone folder underneath there. And there. I'll turn it. And how is everyone today? What are we today? Tuesday morning today. It's early, so it's nice and quiet still. My husband gets up and goes to work very early in the morning, so I don't know, I always tend to wake up just as he's leaving. So it's a good opportunity to get up and get organised and get some things done before the day really begins. Just a couple more score marks on this one. Now I will ink, but I won't ink on camera because that's a little bit boring to watch. But yeah, and you can ink everything once the project's put together anyway. So I'll do that at the end. And if you wanted to be really creative, which I have done, you could take this time to sort of sew around different sections of the box if you liked sewing. But I have sort of, I'll show you that once I've put all the boxes together to make some embellishing. All right, so we'll get stuck into these little ones first. So really it's just a matter of folding along all your score lines. And then the way that these have been designed, it's so great. These edge pieces, these sections of the boxes, they all have this extra white flap on the end. So all that is we're going to put glue onto those and just fold them back on each other like that. So I'll just quickly get those done. So it's just around all four sides. At this stage, we're not sticking down these little tiny flaps. It's just the long ones. And I'm just going to fold those all back on themselves like that. And I'm just going to give them a good burnish. Just like that. So that's one box base done. I'm going to do the other one as well in this size. And I don't think I scored. No, we'll do that in a minute. So again, I'm just folding them back onto themselves like that. Just going to give those a burnish. And this one here I've forgotten to score, so I'm just going to quickly score that. Like so. And then again, fold this white flap back on itself. All right, so that's those. Now, it's as simple as I'm just going to fold again along all my score lines. And the same with this one. Just like that. And then these little flappy, the little sort of little squares, all they are designed to do is kind of fold in and stick to the opposite side, so to create that little box. So I'm going to use just a bit of a stronger glue on that one, just because it is the kind of the foundation of the box, and that's what holds everything together. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue just down on these 4 little corner flaps. And then just sort of, yeah, level them up as best you can, keeping them nice and square on all 4 sides. Just like that. Now they'll just take a few minutes for that glue to grab. Isn't that sweet? All right, we'll quickly go ahead and do this second one. Just fold them in on themselves and put down a little bit of glue. And again, just fold them all up onto them, sort of, yeah, just like that. Folding them all in. Very, very simple. As I said, the ladies at WhichCraftDoYouDo have done all the hard work for you. So very, very simple to put together. All right, so that's our 2 little bases, and now the top, this is the matchbook style again, matchbox style again. So they just slide over the top. So all we're doing is we have 1 flap here, and all I'm going to do is pop some glue down on this one, like so, and then just fold it around and match it up with this end one here and level it up the best you can. Just like that. And look at that. Isn't that the sweetest little thing ever? I love it. I'll do the same on this one. I'm just folding on all my score lines. And again, on the white flap, I'll just put a bit of glue. And then marry it up with that end one there. Just like that. Oh, they're so gorgeous. So that's the 2 littlest boxes, the 2 little match boxes, and they measure, they measure, say just over 6 centimetres by 4 centimetres. So they are sweet. And they would be so cute to store brads in, or paper clips, eyelets, all of those tiny little pieces. So that's the 2 of those. Now we'll get over and we'll do this one. Now this one is all in one. So that, and I think I've scored around these already. Oh, I have. So that'll save us a bit of time. So again, I'm just oh, of course we scored. I scored before, didn't I? It's early. Okay, so I'm just going to fold all those score lines. In like that. And again, same thing. The white areas at the end, not the little tabs, but these white areas, I'm just going to fold those over and glue those back on themselves. And basically what that does is just gives it some structure, some sturdiness to your box. Now that one is a bit big, so I'm just going to trim that one down just a touch. Just like that. That'll still, yeah, that'll still go well. Fold it over. Come down to this one here. Around there. And then up these two sides. And that one fits well. And then I'm just going to give those a good burnish just to make sure that glue really sticks everywhere. And then again, the same thing. You just want to take your white tabs and you want to turn them back on themselves like that. And we're just going to put some glue on the tabs and fold them all in together. I might just do one at a time, I'm thinking. So bring that score up, and then just fold them in together like that. And I'm just going to give them a bit of a pinch just to get that glue to dry. Just like that. And then I'm going to do these as well. Just like that. And then I'll do these ones here. And fold those up and just level them with the edges, that corner edge, to make that nice, neat, sharp corner. Just like that. And then those are going to, yeah, I see. I haven't put this one together yet, so, but see how easy it is? You don't even really have to think too much at all. So that one is going to come into there and hold. I hope that's clear. Hold tight there. The same with that one there on that corner. And then our little box lid is just going to fold straight down over the top. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Oh, I love it. And if you wanted to, you could notch a little thumb notch in there with a circle punch so that you can kind of see where it opens. But I love it. So that one measures, what does that measure? That's, oh, what is that? Say 9.5 centimeters by 8 centimeters. So that's a really sweet little size. And then we've got this last one here. Yeah, this one looks like a matchbox style, but we'll see. So this here, we're just going to put those out of the way. I'm just going to, how does this one work? Let me have a little look for a minute. Yeah, so I think that just goes onto there, and then those pieces will go onto there, I think. So that will stick onto there like that, and that one will stick onto that. That tab will stick onto there like that, and then that one will come around like that. All right, easy, easy. So we'll just use our stronger glue, and I'm just going to do that one there and that one there. Alright, so this is your lid of your box, and I'm going to bring that up and pop that one square there. And the same with this one. Bring that one up. Pop it in nice and square there. I'm just going to give those a minute just to dry. Just like that. And then this flap here just goes around and marries up to the other edge. So fold it in like that. And I've just got to level that up just a slight bit. Oh. Just like that. All right, and now this part here, maybe I've done that wrong. I think that goes in there like that. Maybe we could have stuck that down. I'm not sure. We'll see at the end. So that's the box lid, and then we've got again the box base. So same thing. We're just going to fold these white sections down, and we're going to glue them in onto themselves. Now I cut a little bit too far there, so I'm just going to use a bit of this glue. Fold them all down onto themselves. Really good press down. And this one here. Like so. And then this one here. Now, and now it's just the same thing. We're just going to glue those tabs in place and yeah, put them all together, make our next little box. So I'll put glue on this tab, glue on this tab, and I'm just going to bring those up together just like that. Give that a minute just to grab, and then we'll do the same on this side, and that one there. This one's a nice deep one, so you could hold a lot in this little box, just like that. And isn't that sweet? And then that, fingers crossed, will slide just inside there like that. Isn't that sweet? And this one measures say 11.5 centimeters by 9 centimeters, so a really nice size. All right, so that's the construction of all the boxes. So there's your six different boxes. Aren't they just lovely? Really nice. So what I've done to decorate, I reprinted all the tops of all the boxes with all the images on, and I've just sort of layered up. The butterfly was on the base of the box, and I've just used some cheesecloth and some stitching and things like that on that one. I hope I'm in camera. Just like that. So it's sort of floating off the page a bit there. And then this one here, again, I reprinted the top image, and I've just done some machine stitching, put in a little eyelet, a little bit of string, just to sort of give it some texture. And so what I have done, I reprinted, and I've just cut them out and sewn around them. So these are for these two little boxes here. And I'm not sure, what do we want to put? Maybe, I do love a bit of cheesecloth, so we might just put a little bit of cheesecloth underneath that, just to give it a bit of a ruffly, rusticy look. So if that's big enough, yeah, just see something just simple like that. And that little bit of cheesecloth just pokes out the ends just like that. So we'll do that on both of those, like so. And I don't think that these little boxes need much more than that. I think that's just lovely. So I'm just going to pop some glue. Oh, close my glue. Pop some glue down for the cheesecloth to stick to. And I do want it kind of hanging out a bit. That sort of thing. And then I'm just going to, oh, that didn't work, did it? That's better. And then I'm just going to lay that straight down over the top. Just like that. Just kind of trying to level up where the image on the box sits, so that's sort of overshadowing it. And then I'm just going to undo that and give that a really good press down. And that's that one. And I just think that is really, really sweet. I'm going to do the same with this one here. Put some glue in there. And a little bit of glue there. Cheesecloth into my fingers. And again, I'm just going to level up. Oh, glue everywhere. Too much glue. Anyway, it dries clear. And I'm just going to level that up like so. Isn't that so sweet? I love it. I love it. So that's those two. Now with this one here, again, I have cut that same image. I've reprinted and cut the same image. I've cut it down a little shorter on this one, a little smaller. And I have machine stitched just around the dragonfly. And I thought I just might make a really rough edge around this one to sort of shabby it right up. And I've just got my distressing tool. So I'm just going to go around the edges, really rough it up. I'm just going to go ahead and like just tear a little bit into there and just make it look really, really old and weathered. That kind of thing. Like that. And I'm going to do the same along this bottom edge. Just to make it look really old. And then I'm just going to pop a bit of glue around there. Not glue, ink, just to really grunge that right up. Just like that. And then that sits nicely over there. And I think I want a label, a number, just here. So I'm just going to go into the Vintage Bits and Pieces kit. And I'm just simply going to pick a number in a brown, if I can find something quickly. In a bit of a brown. Of course, when you want it, you can't find it. That's all right. We will just pick this one here. It's sort of a semi-brown. Actually, is that a good size? I think I need something a little bit bigger. Maybe not. No, that will work. All right, so I'm just going to cut that one out. Just like that. And I'll put a bit of ink around there. Excuse my inky fingers. I ink so much my fingernails get stained. And then I'm just going to pop that straight down over that number sequence there, like that. Use a bit of glue. Put that there. Just like that. And then I think I would like an eyelet on this one. So I'm just going to punch a hole, and I think I'm going to punch it right here in this bottom corner. Just like that. And then I'm just going to put in a gold, or might go for the antique bronzy colour. That one there, copper colour I think it would be. And I'll pop that one in there and just set that in place. Just like that. I could go a little bit more. Just like that. And then I'm just going to stick that straight down onto the box lid. And I probably am using a little bit more glue than I would need to, but I just don't want to run the risk of it coming off. Alright, so I'm just going to place that down, leveling it up where I can see so that it covers the image. I'm just going to open the box and give it a bit of a press down. Just like that. So it's yeah, using the same elements, you can really create something really pretty. And now for this last one, again, I have reprinted this image and I have just sewn around with really messy machine stitching. And then I've taken another butterfly in the same tones from the slides kit, and I've just made a little cluster with some cheesecloth and paper, and I'm just going to stick that straight over the top like that, so that we have another little 3D butterfly there. So again, some more glue. Pop that one down in place. And just leveling it up again with the bottom image. Like that. I'll just take that out again so I can give it a bit of a press. Like that. And then I'm just going to stick this little butterfly straight over the top of that butterfly, just for that 3D lift off the page kind of idea, just like that. So there you go. And then yes, I'll come back in and I will ink everything once everything's nice and dry. But it's just, there's such a sweet little idea. Takes very little time to get them all made, and then such a lovely idea to store ephemera, to send for gifts, and if you're like me, just to make them and just enjoy making them and having them to look at in your craft room. So I'll just run through that again. They are from the Nesting Boxes Set 1, WhichCraftDoYouDo. I will link the website where you can purchase these on Kerry's store, and also I'll list YouTube channels and so forth for the other ladies in the design team as well, but and so forth. So yeah, if you enjoy making boxes like I do, give them a go. Such sweet little ideas. Beautiful little boxes that are so simple to make. You can actually make them in an hour, and they'll yeah. And I have used a lightweight cardstock, so if you used a heavier weight cardstock, then they would be really nice and sturdy. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.